You know what it is. Hit that subscribe button right now, okay? Yeah, we like that. What's the other button? What's the other button we supposed to hit?
Like.
The notification.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, okay. Juggernaut told me the notification bell has to be hit too. Work your way up there. What's that? That little.
Select the all feature.
Oh yeah, the all feature. That's good too, and the likes and all of that. Start with that subscribe though. We here. What part of Cali we in?
Calabasas.
We're in Calabasas. I must first say, I mean, I know everyone knows that that's Jake Paul, but I need to give you a little bit of a description of the guy's driveway is like a borough. So imagine you're in the boroughs and there's like 10 blocks. I went 10 blocks before I came to his house, right? And then I came upon this amazing Rubik's Cube, like a few of them, right? Colorful as hell, which I really liked. Then you see a lot of cars. Now, there's gonna be rumors that there was some naked women up here today.
They may or may not be true.
There's gonna be some rumors. I mean, Maria, he's never gonna be a person I'm gonna hang with. I'm not hanging with him.
You're not fucking with me?
I didn't participate.
Hey, no, you said you were coming to the after party of the fight.
Yes, I am gonna play the after party to the fight. We're gonna do that.
So then we're gonna hang.
Hey, that's not cool. Wait, Nate, bruh. Nate Robinson, me and you are still cool. I do not want this. I don't want you to take me sitting here for assuming you're gonna lose. No, why'd you laugh?
Because if you have to explain that someone is gonna lose or not lose, then they're gonna lose.
No. I did not say you were gonna lose. Nate!
You did though, in a way.
Roy Jones, yo, bruh. Mike Tyson looks like.
He looks like an animal, bro.
Roy, don't get forced to lean back. Remember what Fat Joe said. That's not good. Okay, so first of all, let me explain that I'm a very big fan of Nate Robinson. Let me just say that I'm a fan of his social media presence, his ball game. I think you should train hard for him. I do. I'm serious.
No, 100%. I was responding.
He's not responding.
No.
He's not responding.
I'm just like,
He's not responding.
No, I'm training hard. I'm training like he's the best fighter in the world. Look at, I have a black eye.
Well, listen, he has, well, you have desire and passion too. He has desire and passion. So I'm curious to see how that's gonna work out. That's number one. So we were talking about the home. I mean, California is beautiful. This is my first block work in Cali.
Nice, welcome.
Because I just started. There's been two, since we've sat down, I've had a couple issues. One, the glare off your watch has been hitting me a few times, which makes it hard for me.
Hey, vice versa.
You saw me?
I see you.
It made it hard for me to even turn around and see the glare off the vehicles. But congratulations to you on your success, your effort, your passion. You know, you are a perfect example of putting in passion and desire and making it work. You know, so congratulations.
Thank you. No, I appreciate that. We were talking about that, like hard work.
Yeah.
Hard work beats everything.
Because I'm gonna tell you something. There's a lot of me being Flex. I'm not talking about myself in the third party or whatever. I'm just saying, I'm by far not the best DJ. I am probably not even a top 10 DJ, skill-wise. But I have passion and I have desire. So I understand your passion and desire.
That's persistence. Like just not stopping. Like I'm from Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay, so you're born and raised in Cleveland, Ohio.
Yeah.
Are you aware of the great place that you're from?
I'm aware, but like I got out of there when I was young, so I never really got to like experience like everything to do with it. But like,
so Cleveland, Ohio, musically, and if I'm incorrect about anything, please jump down in the comments and correct me. it's a very famous place for music, not just because of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And I'm gonna tell you why the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is in Cleveland, and I hope I told the story right. Have you been to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Yeah, we went on like a field trip there when I was like a kid.
You gotta go again, you know why? They do different displays every month now, every week, every month I think, or it might be every week where they honor different artists. But Alan Freed, rest in peace to him, he was before Dick Clark. Are you aware of Dick Clark?
Yeah, Dick Clark Productions and all that, yeah.
So before Dick Clark, there was a man named Alan Freed. He coined the words rock and roll.
Legend.
He's the first one to say, rock, we're gonna rock and roll. And he used to throw these parties, right? 2,000 in, 5,000 outside. A band in a jukebox. No DJ, there's no turntables at this time. This is like mid-50s, late 50s.
You're saying they all came because of that?
Well, yeah, him. Because his radio show was so big. I know of him because I'm a radio guy, and his radio show was so big, he went against the grain in playing music for the kids that they really wanted, and he didn't let people tell him no. He had a very famous TV show before Dick Clark where he got banned from television. And he had allowed a African-American young man and a girl that was white to dance on the show. The sponsors pulled out nationally and they let him go. And that's when Dick Clark came along, and I'm gonna make sure I'm saying this right. I believe it was the same network and the same time slot, and they gave it to Dick Clark. And Dick Clark eased it in a little better, you know, and Alan Freed was brash in terms of, well, I'm not gonna do that, that's not the way it should be. But the one thing Alan Freed did wrong is, after he became famous and big and influential, he began to take money to play records. And he had a very big case where he went to court. He never really came back from that.
Yeah.
But he was the first inductee into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That's why the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is there in Cleveland. And I love going to Cleveland.
Cleveland is a dope ass city.
I love going to Cleveland. I've been, dope. Me and Maria go to the Rock and Roll. We've been a couple times. So we had a good time. But all right, so by way of Cleveland, Ohio.
Yo.
Okay, all right. So I know that you and your brother company together, which is
we have like a bunch of different things that like we've started together.
But you have one where you nurture young talent.
Yeah. What's
the name of that
It's
company?
called Team 10.
Okay.
So Team 10, like I originally started that when I was 18 actually, because I noticed that the internet loved groups of people like hanging out together and being together and collaborating together. And I wasn't the most popular at the time on the internet. And so I was trying to collab with all these bigger influencers, and they were like, nah, you don't have enough, like they were too cocky. And so I was like, all right, fuck it. I'm just gonna find people, create a team, and I'm gonna use my following at the time to blow them up, and then we're all gonna just collab all the time and blow each other up.
That's great.
And we all like rose together to the point where it was eventually like these people who I was asking to collab with, and they were like, no, like you wouldn't even hear of them anymore. And for me, it was like always about business. This whole industry, everything I do is about business and getting to the paper. And then at the time I was like, I can sign younger people under me that I believe in and help them grow and give them a blueprint to like how to do this and what to do, when to do it, who should be in your corner, the different connections in Los Angeles, modeling agencies, managers, whatever it is. So I had like over like 30 people signed and have launched like careers of some of like the biggest digital stars that you see today.
You know what I love about well, social networking, the system, YouTube, it got rid of the gatekeepers.
Yeah.
It allowed people to, even myself, who I'm not a gatekeeper anymore because the gatekeeping, I think, is old school and it doesn't matter. But I like to compete, so I liked going into the YouTube space and competing. I mean, the kids know that my freestyle segment is the best freestyle segment on YouTube. All the hot freestyles come out of my camp, and I've earned that. Let's just be clear. But, so, when I got into that space, I knew that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to compete.
Yeah.
And it's nice to be able to compete and not be held back and to do what we love.
No, the internet gives everyone the opportunity to become famous or be an actor or musician or whatever it is that they want to do.
What were you, if you didn't do this at 18, did you finish high school?
No.
Well, what high school were you going to?
I was going to Westlake High School. And
how far did you get?
To junior year. But I was
the money was coming.
Yeah, no, and I was sitting there in class, and my teachers would be like, talking shit to me. Like, you think you're funny? You think the videos you do are funny?
They're saying that to you?
And I'm like...
But that means they're watching them.
Exactly.
I'm so confused. They're watching it. My teacher should be watching my video.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, I got the feds watching, haters watching, news watching. That's my new song, 23. But
be clear.
Exactly my point. And I'm like, I wanted to say it to him, but at the time, I still didn't realize, like, what I was going to become. And I wanted to be respectful, but I was literally going to be like, how are you going to sit here and tell me to do homework when I make more money than you? And I would just go home every single day. And I was like 16, turning 17 at the time. And I'd just go home every single day and be like, Mom, I'm moving to LA. Dad, I'm moving to LA. I can't do this shit anymore. I hate this. I hate school. Why am I here? Da da da. Because it just wasn't. It wasn't for me. And I would just.
You went with your calling.
Yeah.
Now, for us to also give the other side of that, we do encourage kids to finish school. We're not saying not to. I did high school, but I did terrible in college. I didn't do well in college.
But did you use anything that you learned in college to help you today?
I'll be honest, high school, little things like figuring out how to pass a test, get over on a teacher, face to face with a guy who either likes you or don't like you, or deal with a bully, or deal with a girl that likes you. Those things did help me in real life. That like socially, I think.
That's what I'm saying.
Socially, not
socially,
really, not career.
Socially, it helps, and
Yeah,
socially, I think it's very important. But why, with our, like, the American education system is like way outdated, and I'm not even like the one to like be the spearhead of like, let's talk about it. But why are kids paying $50,000 to $100,000 a year to go to college to come out in debt without a job, without a guaranteed job?
It's scary.
And
that is scary.
And like half the time, people are just cheating on tests. They're not actually going to the classes. The answers are online when they have homework.
I just recently, 3 years ago, paid back my student loan that was in, I forgot. I went to Pace University in White Plains, and I just wanted to see my grades. And then I called over there, they said, you have a balance. I guess the school, not my student loan. Now I remember, I took my student loan and I bought turntables. It was a $2,500 student loan. And back then, they wrote the check direct to you. They didn't write it to the school.
So you could go wherever with it.
You can go wherever with it, but then I still owed the school bill, so I paid it. But I do agree with you. I'd like to see the school system get better, and and I know sometimes the young audience doesn't like when I do this, but I'm funny about the drugs, and when I say funny about it, meaning I'm realistic. Kids are gonna do what kids do, just like when I was young.
Yeah.
I would like to see it done in moderation. I would like to see that kids still get what they need to get done, on top of, okay, it's a Friday and Saturday, I want to have a good time. So I think that's the thing with it becoming legal in certain things, and I'd like to see like coached better, you know. But I mean, other than that, I mean, we live in a world. What is it? Like this is, you know, what the best thing about American United States, you can come from anywhere and make it here. If you make it here, you make it anywhere. And I love that about like the U.S. about, you know, being in America, man. It's great, man.
That's unlimited ambition, the American dream.
So, you know, I had to catch up. My first experience of you was really on Instagram.
Okay.
And it kind of, like real experience, you know, when that fight thing was going on, I was really, you know, you was popping off heavy. So I see you talking and I'm like, well, and then when GP spoke to you, he asked me, I said, he's having that fight, right? I think I said he's a fighter, right? Like, is that correct? And then he's like, no. And then somebody says, no. He's a YouTube. So I'm not as in knowing about your YouTube stardom. So when the records came and I listened to it, so I'm really seeing you first as a rapper, right?
Okay.
So that was my real experience.
Yeah.
But then when I went back and went to the bottom of your YouTube,
then it's a whole nother shit. Don't go there.
I said, he's going kind of ham out here.
Yeah.
He's going hard.
Yeah.
He's going hard. Like, but I don't know. I've never really seen somebody be a boxer, YouTuber, and rapper. Did you say to yourself, I built my fan base as a YouTuber and now I want to see what else is available for me to do?
Nah, for me, I've always just done what I loved and just had fun and created content that I enjoy. Mm-hmm. And I've grown up, I've changed. Like I started in this industry as a 16-year-old. I'm 23 now. So it's like, that's some of the most developmental years of your life. So like I change each month, right? And so I've just always adapted with what the times were. And I was an athlete growing up. Mm-hmm. I was a wrestler. I was a state wrestler. So
you miss it?
Yeah, but I get the same shit out of it with the boxing stuff. Mm-hmm. So I work out every day anyway. So I'm like boxing, and there's
Nate. Don't get scared. He's just don't. You know, he's trying to shake you up.
He doesn't need to be scared for me to beat the fuck out of him.
Hey, me and you, my brother, are still gonna be at the fight. Nate, I give you a 50-50 shot, right?
Nope.
he no matter any alley-oop I give him, he just every chance he gets.
It's just not like that. Okay, you can't learn to box in 3 months.
So listen, you're gonna, Jake, I'm gonna have to sit down with him too. I gotta be fair.
Go crazy.
Okay, no.
Do your thing.
He said go crazy. You know, we gotta give him equal time.
I have no problem with that. I respect Nate as an athlete.
Yo, his whole body language fucking changed. You saw it? His shoulder, his hands were like this. You saw his whole shit?
Because when I'm a fighter, I'm a fighter.
You saw his whole shit? You're a competitor.
No, 100. I'm too competitive. That's like sometimes I put so much fucking pressure on myself. Like
good though. Set a bar, a tone.
Yeah, like I'm my own biggest competition. Like
that's all there is to compete against is yourself. That's what I'm gonna tell you something.
Yeah.
Be hot forever.
Yeah.
When you do it like that.
No.
Like forever. That's what I like about this game. If you really give that fucking energy, it's
Is that fire inside of you? Like you're just hungry forever.
I agree.
But
do you and your brother compete too? Do you have like competitions amongst each other and household as brothers? He's older,
it's
right?
Friendly. Yeah, he's older. He's like 2 years older. It's friendly competition, but we're definitely competitive. Like I know he like does shit in secret and I do shit in secret, but it's crazy because we're brothers, and then sometimes we'll like come together and do stuff together, but we both have our own little secret businesses that we're working on, and people from my house aren't allowed to like talk about what we're doing here, and people from his house aren't allowed to talk about what they're doing. So, and I would say in many ways, like he is one of my biggest competitions for sure. But
which
he's also
makes
my
both
brother.
Which makes both of you stay up here and leave a gap between you and the competition.
Exactly, and because we're competing against each other, but then we come together and like fuck it up together.
He boxes. Does he box too?
Yeah, he boxes too. He's not as good as me.
Yo, you didn't have to take advantage and just and pick yourself up there, bro.
Well, because he doesn't really box like I do. Like what? I'm a professional boxer. Like I can go into any
He's
gym.
not here. We got to give him equal time now.
Well, why? He lost his fight. I've never lost.
Nate, he's trying to scare you, bro.
I'm
All
not.
this boxing
I don't
talk
give a
about
fuck
losing.
about Nate.
I know what this is.
No, Nate is like a road
shit.
bump to like the bigger picture.
Nate! Yo, my brother, listen, let's give a PSA here, bro. This guy's talking crazy.
I'm not even.
Listen, Nate, you can't get knocked out, bro. You cannot. That cannot happen. I'm here. I'm standing up for you. I'm going to call you after this, too, because I don't want our friendship to change. I'm going to call him. I mean, I got to.
But see, look at what you just said. You didn't even say, Nate, you have to win. You said, Nate, don't get knocked out.
Well,
you're already making
you know
him
why?
lose.
No. You know what it is? I wanna go with let's go with the goods, the important shit first. We don't want to get knocked out. Like that. I would tell any fighter that. Don't get knocked out. That's
Funk Flex, the boxing coach.
That's what I would go first. Now,
all right, buddy.
If we're gonna
get in there and
now, but see, listen. Let's just say he gets a draw with you. Let's just say. Oh shit. I'm gonna tell you something. I really want to see that next one. Like this is a lot of money here. Like I would really like a little draw, or if he lasts with you. If you're a professional boxer and he's basketball, if he lasts, there's got to be another fight, right? No.
Nah.
It's not gonna.
Yeah, it's not gonna last.
Shit.
It's not gonna last.
Fuck.
I'm being so dead ass, and like, here's the thing: is if I was sitting here with like no credibility and just was like saying it just to say it, I'm saying it because not only do I believe myself 110%, but I said the same exact shit in my last fight. With probably even more
Who'd you fight?
arrogance.
Because I'm not aware of it. Who's
this kid Gibb. He was 2-0.
Knocked him out.
Everyone was like, he's the toughest. He's gonna come at you. His cardio is amazing. He's beat everyone. He's the beast from the Middle East. Da da da.
Did you knock him out?
90 seconds.
Wow.
90 seconds.
What's his name again?
Gibb.
Gibb.
And I said the same exact shit.
Time out. Gibb, bro, listen. This guy just said he knocked you out in 90 seconds. I'll come down there with you with the cameras or something, bro. He said 90 seconds. Was he talking crazy?
Talking crazy.
Nuts?
Exactly.
Listen, just as you boxers know, I'm a pussy and I don't fight. Don't knock me out when you fucking see me, bro. Like, I'm not a boxer. I'm just in it. Howard Cosell. That's me. Look it up. Google it. I don't want any fist talk. I'm just amping the situation like a true sucker. I'm amping it. So you said 90 seconds? You knocked this
90
guy out?
seconds. And I said it. Look, walking into the arena before the fight, I'm walking in. First round, and I go like this, and I go, sa, like that. And I knocked him out with the sa.
Wait a minute.
So
did he have a glass?
I called the whole entire thing the whole entire time. So if I was
Did he have a glass jaw?
No, because no. He this is first of all he was 2-0. Had 2 fights.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's all he had under his belt.
Yeah.
So he's kind of a rookie.
But I only had 1.
Oh, fuck.
So it was even playing
again?
field. Gibb.
And guy's describing how he knocked you out.
And like
you're clear on that, right?
He already knows.
Don't let your girl watch this.
He already knows. And I said the same exact thing leading up to the fight. I said, guys, I'm really good.
guys.
I'm really good at this sport. And I'm going to knock him out in the first round. And it happened.
Guys, listen.
I'm not even. It's not even me sitting here trying to like hype at the fight.
Me and him got a lot in common. The delivery. I see this guy. I see it. This shit talking. The after effect, like it happening. It's a good thing. Yeah. So you're predicting the same.
Yeah. I think Nate will be fast. I think he'll be in good shape. I think.
What you think about Roy Jones and Tyson? What's that going to be?
That's crazy. I mean,
who you going for?
Tyson.
You think you feel? What is it? Because of him? He looks good.
He looks like a tank, first of all, and
you know what I like a lot about Mike? I love the way he's reinvented himself in the digital space. I like his podcast. I think his podcast is great. I think it couldn't happen to a better guy. I love the way he talks about boxing on his podcast and brings out a story of himself, what he's dealt with, or just. I like Roy Jones too, though, man. I just feel like Roy Jones moving up in his weight class, moving up because Roy's gonna fight heavyweight technically.
Yeah, it's a heavyweight fight.
And when he's really a middleweight.
Yeah, and like.
Oh, but is Tyson bringing his weight down?
No, I don't think so. No, but the way Mike Tyson's punching is like you can't. No one in the old days could take those punches. So now they're 50. Like it's gonna take one punch.
You hear it like when he's hitting something. You hear it like it's. I noticed you got a lot of bikes. You're not scared of none of these bikes, riding any of these bikes?
So I used to have. I grew up riding dirt bikes and shit in Ohio, and then when I moved out here, I got a motorcycle.
Okay.
Like a street bike, 1000. Honda CVR 1000 RR.
I could have told you not to. That's a lot of horsepower.
So my mom was like stressing every single day. She's like, don't do it. Didn't want me to do it. And I just kept on getting more and more confident. I'd be doing wheelies on the highway, like just wilding out. And eventually I crashed because I got too confident.
On the highway?
And like my head like hit this car and shit.
Ooh, shit.
And like my elbows do this thing.
Oh, no, why'd you do that? Why are you doing that?
Do that shit. It's like permanent.
I hate that.
You don't like it?
No! That's your bone. Why is it do that
I don't know. But since I crashed, it was like that.
Okay, time out. So now when you move your shoulders like that, your elbows make bone noises?
Yeah. I've never got it checked out.
From the boxing?
I think it's made it worse for sure. But yeah, I never got it checked out.
Why don't you?
Because I know it's fine. I don't know, it's fine.
Okay, wait. I want people to hear this, just without me saying anything. I'm not going to say, just do it quickly. Do that again. I hate that.
It's weird. And I like do it like a lot too. Like it's like a habit. It's like a nervous habit.
Is that just me?
They're all looking at me like.
You do be doing that every time.
Man. Okay, so, my block work always consists of a little bar work, a little rhyme work. So, I'm going to give you the floor, man, see what you got. Oh, shit. Drank some water. Nate.
You want to spit something?
No, there's going to be no sublims in here, Nate. I promise you, man. I got to call him, man. He's going to be pissed off.
He was the one that started talking shit more than me.
You like that? I like it.
Not because I'm better at talking shit. I'm one of the best shit talkers.
You like when somebody talks shit, you already have your plan of what you're gonna do as he's talking shit. See, you're thinking.
I'm good at it. It's like improv. I'm an actor, so it's like.
I love when a DJ talks shit to me. You know why? I know I'm gonna see him in a club. I know I'm gonna play with him somewhere, and I'm gonna embarrass him. I'm gonna show them what I'm built of, what I'm made of.
It's maniacal.
I love it. You know why? And then, don't you love teaching somebody a lesson? Then they want to talk to you afterwards, like they're friends, and you kind of like, you give them.
He's like, good talk.
And you kind of like, you take it forward. I like that too. From California. All right, I'm ready. What you got?
All right.
Hold on. I always make sure. My mask game is serious.
You got the Jimmy Neutron today.
Yeah, my math's getting kind of high. All right, okay, I'm ready. Ready? Let's do it.
Some of my exes hate me. Some of them probably miss me. Some of my neighbors Kylie and some of my neighbors Drizzy. Baby, this ain't love, you just something to keep me busy. Massaging seats in the Bentley from pain of carrying the city. The world turned cold and the jealousy turned to envy. I'm on a mission to get it, I know who sent me. So no more responses from me to critics. Told them skies was the limit, now they all about to witness. I tried to tell them I'm a 101. I ain't no runner up. I made $1 million a day and still haven't done enough. I got a feature from Forbes, that doesn't sum it up. They wasn't showing love, now they fuck with us. The whole world watching and waiting to laugh. I know my enemies are watching and praying it's trash. I've been working in silence, this year's making them mad. They ran out of the sauce, throwing occasional jabs. Shout out to all my salty exes that stayed in the past. You boys hearing it first, you still coming in last. This pain came from the Midas, he know it's safe in my hands. This flow came from the same place with stains in the glass.
You said salty exes? You're salty exes?
They're salty.
You don't have no
salty.
kids yet, right?
What?
You know what? You just gave me an idea.
Okay.
This whole thing right here, I got a beat for that.
For that, I got more bars.
Got no, well, yeah, you give me. I got something for that. I don't think my ex is salty. My ex-wife. I don't think she's salty. Maybe I should ask. Are you salty?
Hey, I was hanging with my friend.
Are you salty? You see your ex-wives now? Your ex, not wife. You're not married, but you have kids.
No.
You seen your exes after you've exploded into the digital space you run into
Yeah.
sometimes?
Yeah, I run in.
You ever knock any of them down?
Yeah. 100%. What do you mean?
You don't care if they got a man currently or not?
Nah. But it's bound to happen. Like what?
I can't with this nigga. I can't. Wait, you said it's bound to happen?
Look,
Oh shit.
I'm just like, I don't know how to say it without being
You
an
said
asshole,
it.
but
You
it's
said
like,
it.
yeah.
You said you're knocking down a few of your exes and they may have a man now and you might still tap it.
But yeah, because if we are in love, like I'm better than that dude, guaranteed. So like, you're gonna miss me.
Yo, he's doing real talk.
You're gonna miss me. Like, you go have your fun, but you know it's not adding up the way you want it to. You're lying to yourself.
I know why you're where you're at. I get it now. I see the whole thing. There's a little pressure here. You're like, I got it. You know, yeah, I see it. Yeah. Listen, people, you could check out other freestyles I have, and you can subscribe, and you can hit the notification bell, and you know, the likes, and select all, and all of that. I appreciate your time, my brother. 100%. When these cameras go off, I'm gonna play your beat.
All right.
I'm gonna play you something. I got something for you. You just gave me a whole idea.
Let's go crazy. Appreciate you having me, bro.
You didn't have to. You know now that you said something about your exes. Now they new men just wondering if you're banging them out. You know what you just did, right?
Yeah. Now they're watching. They're literally watching this video. That's how it happens. It's like Inception. Exception.
Oh my God.
And then
Nuts. It's balls. This is balls, bro. This is like, wow. You live for this. This is your, I know what you're doing.
Yeah.
This is your drive to not fall off. Because you're out here talking crazy, and now you're backing it up.
Yeah. Hustle.
I'm on that. That's good. That's good. Okay, we're good. Yes, sir. Oh, we're going to break the internet Tuesday.
Oh, man.
Oh, we're going to break the internet Tuesday.
It's over with.
Oh, we're going to, oh, hold on, let me get a picture.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to break the internet Tuesday. I know it.